So I'm Ninja Online, guys. Welcome back, rather, to Metro Exodus. This is chapter 13. Sorry, my mic's all fucked up again. Because it just hates me. That's why. And I still haven't got a new mic yet, but I'm going to really fucking soon because this is actually getting like a million times worse every time I go to use it, let alone, record. Anyways, though, neither here nor there. When we last left off, we had entered into this bunker with Ghoul. She's trying to get us to figure out, she's trying to get us onto the right path of finding the communication center, which is down here. There is also apparently spiders down there, so we're gonna have some fun times. Let's get on with it, though.
If you see Mom's picture, bring it. I'll be thankful to you as long as I live.
Alright, we'll try to look out for her mom's picture. She's gonna wait up top, that way we don't get ambushed. Or at least that's what she says anyways. Fucking spiders, get off me. Nasty animals. Yep. So, the general consensus with these guys, if you don't remember, is they hate light. So as long as we stay in lit areas, and I'm not talking about, like, party areas, but, we'll be alright. I want to look around real quick, but that is the only way to go. Excuse me. Pretty much this entire time we're going to make sure we have light on. Okay, do some scavenging on our way. We 100% fall through that, what I was going to say. Didn't even have to say it. Shouldn't have to do too much fighting here as long as I'm cautious with my lighting. Excuse me. Clearing my throat. Is there anything in there? Nothing, eh? What a rip-off. The game's like, jump down this totally safe hole. So if I see any lighting along my way, I'm obviously gonna deploy it. I'm gonna try to be focused here a little bit so I don't get run up on like that. Because again, as long as you're looking at them, they don't attack you. I'm sure more of them are going to spawn in, though. That's why I'm not wasting my time or effort. Anyways, though, back to it. See if we can find that picture for Ghoul. Do I actually need this on? Didn't realize I was wearing it. Yeah. Give this some power. That will open the door on the other side. Hopefully the lights, look at that.
Artyom, 1, 2, testing. It's me, Damir. I hope you can hear me. I'm here too. You nearly shot me, thought I was an enemy.
Attention. Ventilation system failure. Prepare individual equipment and remain at your stations. Await for further instructions.
Did you hear that, Artyom?
What do we got here? Memo. January 12th, 2018. Don't spread the panic. Colonel Markov's suicide note is to be kept under wraps. I'm classifying it as top secret. Nobody except for us three is to know if his last orders, which are null and void anyways, as Colonel Markov killed himself to avoid bearing responsibility for carrying those orders out. Directive 1 is to be strictly observed. The radio silence stands. The war is still going on, and we are soldiers. Even if we were to follow these treacherous orders, we don't have the manpower or transport required to undertake a 1,000-kilometer journey. Lieutenant Colonel R.V. Novikov, excuse me, sorry guys, acting commander of Caspian 1 Satellite Communications Center. All right. Something up ahead.
Stepiane, we're up a shit creek without a paddle. The cracks on the lower level that last earthquake opened are now seeping gas, and that gas is toxic if I know anything. The ventilation is so far keeping it at bay. But what if the power shuts off again? Or we get another tremor and the cracks open wider? I told the chief, but he's just pulling his usual sit on your ass in your office, drink and twiddle your thumbs trick. Oh, don't panic and strictly observe Directive 01 like a broken record. I don't even know what to do anymore.
Alright, back on our journey there. I don't know what else is down here, but there's definitely something down there. More spiders. By the sound of things. What the fuck was that? It's like a tremor of sorts.
Artyom, I'll try opening the lower levels. Alright, where was that thing? Ah, there it was. Here it goes.
Ventilation system running nominally. All personnel are to proceed according to general
the vent good down here. Rather, the air is good down here, I should say. See if I can find that picture. Try to keep an eye out. Better not be ghouls down here, I swear to God. I didn't see that woman's picture though, Ghoul's mother. Probably up ahead if it is here. So we'll keep going. Spiders, of course. I'm just assuming that guy died, because no way it could have survived. Telling you, I'm either gonna fight.
Artyom, the link is breaking up. You're too deep. I have an idea, though.
How do you like this, Artyom? At least this way you're sure to hear me. Oh, the plan says the archive door can only be opened from the inside, in manual mode. But you can get in through the vents. Look for entrance in the next room.
I wonder if that's her mom. Definitely is. Well, we found the picture. And what seems to be your office too, obviously. Is there any more candles? I feel like there should be at least one more, but I don't see any.
Just finished moving into the old lighthouse. Staying with Ghoul in that hole any longer is out of question. New gas geysers keep sprouting daily. The whole bunker could collapse any moment now. There's nothing to hope for. Nobody knows why we are even here anymore. We certainly can't do any work. I only go down there for the pittance that passes for rations nowadays. I'd like to believe that it's safer on the surface, but who am I trying to fool? The people are famished. Every day brings news of new attacks and murders, ever more violent. All my thoughts are with Ghoul now. I can't believe this nightmare is the world she's going to live in from now on.
Alright. One less thing I have to not worry about, but think about. Image analysis. Having finished analyzing the latest satellite photographs, we arrived at the conclusion that the reservoir is accumulating radioactive fallout which forms a sediment at the bottom and does not interfere with the ecosystem below the dam, thus keeping the levels of pollution in the region relatively moderate. It is although obvious that the long-term effects will wholly depend on the waterlogged state Of the lock gates remaining standing, we can safely consider the valley safe for decades. Should the water break through, though, it will bring thousands of tons of radioactive sediment with it, leaving the valley even worse off than the other. Polluted territories, February 12th, 2018. I love how it tried attacking me there too. All right.
We are switching to emergency supply. Should be enough for the lead. If you already have the maps, just wait for your ride.
Go ahead and top this off. It's like an archives room of sorts. Hey. That's what we were looking for. It goes to 2019, but how far back does it go? 1970, wow. Why does it seem darker all of a sudden? Probably why.
Now, when we finally have the data on all of the largest city agglomerations, it is obvious that our hopes to find one that had somehow been spared attack were unfounded. Moscow was apparently hit especially hard. The new data confirms that fallout makes it completely impossible to live there. Only Novosibirsk might be marginally worse, where...
Mommy, look at what I drew.
Oh, who is this?
It's me. I drew this. Look.
Oh, that's a great picture.
Senior Researcher Kakimova, please, take the child outside. This is a briefing, after all.
Come, Yul. You can't come in here. Come. Show me the picture outside.
While we're waiting, I suggest we take a look at the enemy territory. Here and here. This is, obviously, city lights. If not for Directive 01, If we had any means of communication, we'd have to report the coordinates immediately as a target for the follow-up strikes.
Looks like they were trying to make heads of it too. Last orders, January 12th, 2018. It's been 5 years since our last contact with the HQ. For 5 years, we've been carrying out their last order. Keep radio silence and await further instructions. The rations have been cut down to the barest minimum, yet will completely run out of food come summer. The people are at the verge of exhaustion. Increasing seismic activity has compromised the facility's structural integrity. We're running out of time. Environment outside is deteriorating rapidly. Satellite monitoring confirms the effective radioactive pollution levels are much higher than in any of the predicted scenarios. You can count the areas remaining relatively clean in the northern hemisphere on the fingers. The one nearest to our location is more than 2,000 kilometers away. Considering the present situation, I can no longer bear the responsibility for the lives of the personnel. My final orders are: disregard Directive 01, contact the Yamanato government survival facility and demand further instructions pertaining to the actual situation. If such instructions are not received within 3 days, abandon the communication center and move on to the nearest clean zone. I have no idea how would we cross more than 2,000 kilometers in our present state. Still, getting there is the only way to ensure survival of the personnel. Consider this my former resignation letter. Colonel M.S. Makarov, ex-commander of Caspian 1 Satellite Communications Center. AKA his final words. Alright, well, I feel like we sufficiently explored. Time to get the fuck out of here. We got what we needed.
Damn, the lift won't start. There's enough power only for the lights. I'll have to kill them for now. Don't want you to get stuck there. Killing the lights now.
That's not fair. I was putting on my mask, you assholes. Ow. Ow. Seen that coming, considering I got pinched there. How do I fix the... Is it G maybe? There we go. Well, I almost died there, but besides that, I mean, fuck.
Get those lights back on! The lift did its job!
I'm not even gonna shoot. He wants to shoot us. too
I'm
hard.
here! Power's failing! We'll be in the dark again soon!
Get the fuck out of here, then.
Shaitan! Artyom! Yul! Let's get out of here! They won't jump us with lights still on! Go, go, go!
I had a feeling. He just had to say some dumb shit like that, huh? Hey.
Well, we have the maps, so we have to take them back to the Colonel. By the way, I brought your car. It's at the dock.
Thank you.
It's amazing the lift still works with all the cracks in the bunker.
Mother told me they had to repair many times, and other things too.
By the way, here's the picture you wanted.
Keprak me. Thank you, Artyom. This is for you. Father gave it to me when I was little. Damir says there's a little girl on your train. Give it to her. May it bring her luck. You people are lucky. Most of the Monai Bailar are raiding all their best troops. If they were all here, you'd be dead already. But now, we have a chance to change things.
Munai Bailer translates to something like oil-rich people. Oil drillers, I guess.
Listen to me. I'll tell you where to go now. When outside, go right. The road there used to lead to the sea, to port.
Anna should be around there. Contact her. She probably found something interesting. I'll stay and try to find out more about these oil drillers. We'll contact the base as soon as I get any useful information. Tell me, Yul, how did this Baron come to power here? Well,
My
see
people
ya,
chose their
Artyom.
fate
Good luck.
themselves.
What?
Goodbye, Artyom.
Become slaves of their own will?
Yes, they did.
Not
The
what I
Monai
wanted to do at
Bailar
all.
told them they'd protect in exchange for their work.
All right. It's been a while, so I'm forgetting all my keybinds. Horrible as that is.
Agreed. The Monai Bailar told them to worship the holy flame, and they agreed again.
Well, they did not have much choice then.
They had a choice.
Just waiting for the
To
fire.
fight.
There we go.
To fight and die, but not be slaves.
Not everybody is ready for that.
She said stick right.
Base, Anna here. Can't stand. I'm near the port, watching the main road. Got activity. Nothing serious so far, but some backup would be welcome.
Listen up, everyone. The Baron is about to speak. Listen up, everyone. The Baron is speaking. So, people, I had a radio chat with the boss of that train gang, and I don't even know what to say. For starters, that boss is an honest-to-goodness colonel. And he's not on a joyride here, oh no. He's been sent here on a mission by the Supreme Command. He was rather vague on the specifics, though he says his mission is secret. And if you think this is all there is, you're gravely mistaken. Can you imagine where this colonel is hailing from? Straight from Moscow. It has been such a long time since I had such a laugh. But that isn't even all.
Hi.
This clown wants our water, fuel, and right of passage. He's a reasonable man, ain't he?
Come, I'll show you some things. This dust will be the end of me.
You say the dust, but I'm sure it's not.